It's officially day 35 of our final lean down this last little bit. This getting to 15% for the very first time in my entire life. Always been the chubbier kid, always been fat, you know. Took it upon myself in the first 100 days of the year to drop 27 pounds, 28, somewhere around that. I usually just say 30 to make it simple, but 27, 28. And then, the job wasn't done, but we got into a main gain phase. Very happy about it because we did put on a little bit of muscle. So I'm happy that we added on a little bit before leaning the rest of the way down. But that is the goal. Now, we started day one at 201.8. And at our lowest so far, we've hit 194.6, which means we were down 7.2 pounds in total at the most so far. That includes water weight, everything. That's the absolute lowest we've been at. Most recent weigh-in, 195.7. So that's the goal today. If we can hit 195.7 or below, I'll be pretty happy. We've been fairly close to about, I did the math earlier. Originally, it was pretty close to 1.8, 1.9 pounds a week. Pretty happy with that. That's about the highest I would like to be. But it seems like we're holding on to a little bit extra this week. Perfectly fine. No worries there. With that being said, there's a chance during this next week that we'll end up dropping heavier than normal, seeing more than that 2 pounds a week. There's always a chance. There's so many factors that go into weight, whether it be water, an increase in your muscle mass, glycogen could be having you store more water. There's just tons of things that could be adding into the weight. So it's not like the weight itself is a perfect, like the scale weight is not a perfect storyteller. So with that being said, I want to say I think we're looking pretty lean in comparison to the past few weeks. Like there's something going on here, and we are definitely genuinely leaning down now, making huge differences. If you guys saw the video yesterday, post-workout, we were looking extremely lean, extremely mean, and it was looking very good. So regardless, even with the weight being up, the way that I'm looking right now, the abs, the definition that's coming in, more than what we would typically see, in my opinion. And with that being said, that's an encouraging thing because, the weight's up, okay, but we're looking lean, we're looking good. So I'm not too worried about it. But regardless, 195.7 is the goal for today. Are we going to hit it? It's going to be a toughie. We'll see. We'll see. Let's get after it. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Not bad. Not exactly what we're looking for either. But hey, I'll take it. Like I said, we're looking fairly lean. So I'm not too worried about it. Could be extra water weight. I don't know. Could be a multitude of things, and that's my whole point, is that there's a chance that it could be a lot of things. So I'm not going to overreact to it or anything. We're just going to keep on trucking. And that's the hardest part, I think it was last week. We ended up gaining 4 or 5 pounds out of nowhere. All water weight, obviously. That's too much weight to just gain. So can't let that scale scare you. Sometimes it looks pretty crazy. This is a pound, so but hopefully this next week we get it going. It was a very busy week, so I was not quite as on my game as I have been. So that could definitely be it. But okay, so gonna go grab a bite. I'll show you guys that. Gonna meal prep, and then I think we'll grab a walk/jog. Feeling pretty good. The legs are feeling fairly loose. We'll probably hit leg day tomorrow, and then for the rest of the day, I think we're just gonna do a little bit of activity. Maybe hit the driving range and hit some balls, get that going, and then if need be, some later bike or something like that. But other than that, we're looking good. Let's get after it. All right, nom nom time. Let's get in some nom noms. We're gonna be eating good. I picked this up last night. So this is seared tuna with black pepper. There's a specific word for this, I promise. I can't remember. But check this out. If you live by Kroger or anything like that, they do stuff like this. And it comes out decent. I'm not going to say that it's amazing, but this, dude, super duper lean. And honestly, this was a little pricey. This was $11. So I understand that everyone has the ability to grab an 11. Even I agree that it is expensive. But when I went to the store, I was starving. So, when you're extra hungry and you get to the store, you just grab whatever you see that looks delicious and you're like, yep, that's the way to go. That's what happened. So Let me throw this in the AI scanner, see what it tells me, and then we'll go from there. I'm probably gonna eat. I got 2 of them, so I'm probably gonna eat both of them because that's gonna be a pretty good hit of protein that we're gonna get from that. So, let me scan it real quick. See what we see. Oh wait, what am I freaking talking about? We're looking at 180 calories per. What is the 36 grams of protein? So by the end of this, 72 freaking grams of protein. Let's go. Only bad part is we got quite a bit of freaking sodium in here. So I'm not sure if that includes the soy sauce that they provided or not. It sure does. Ponzu sauce. So here's what I'm gonna say with that. It does include the soy sauce, so I'm not gonna use their soy sauce because it's sodium heavy. Jesus, this is sodium heavy. It doesn't even matter. Well, for an entire tablespoon of this boy, it's only 5 calories first off. And then for the entirety of this, it's 570. And I'm assuming it's per each of these. It's probably close to 500. So, yeah, a lot more in here. And sodium's not your worst enemy by any means, but if you're having trouble on the scale or something like that, and it's popping up quick, pretty good chance that you had too much sodium and you're holding on to excess water. So by reducing the sodium using this low sodium soy sauce, we're gonna be helping ourselves out. So I'm gonna mow this down, then I'm gonna meal prep. I won't film that here. Maybe I'll show you guys like the end product, but we're gonna be making like a spicy beef cheese queso. That's the word. We're gonna be making like a spicy beef queso. It's gonna be super high protein, pretty low cal, and I want to make it for not only like a dip, but if I want to throw it in like a tortilla or on a bun or something, or have it with eggs, or have it with chicken, or have it with steak, I want it to be something I could toss with anything, or I could just eat it straight in a bowl. You know what I mean? So, gonna be making that, and then we'll get out of here and we'll get to having some fun for a little bit, get some extra calories burning. Like I said, we're almost at 500 already, so doing good. And that has been, I promise, like stepwise, 5,700. Just because I've been so busy going around, going into stores, coming out, grabbing the stuff for the oil change, doing the oil change, just constantly moving, playing with the puppies. So when you're busy, you don't even have to think about it. You end up moving around so much that you end up burning the calories. And like, if you can do that and you can make yourself have a busy weekend, be running around, I promise you, you're not even really going to have to think about adding on extra stuff. You'll have one quick little extra thing and that'll help push you over. So that's something a lot of people don't talk about because I never hear anybody talk about just staying busy. Staying busy, hack. All right, executive decision here. I need to learn how to make this at least to some degree. Something similar because not only is this delicious, but like looking at the macros and the fucking calories for this is amazing. 360 calories. And that's including the shittier soy sauce. So if I make this, use the better soy sauce, we have a chance to reduce it a little bit. Nothing crazy. On top of that, 72. 72 grams of protein. Like tuna's jam packed. Tuna, like a canned tuna, it's all right. It's all right. We could do better. Like this is delicious. This is fantastic. That black pepper on there, oh, gives it some zing. Gives it honestly a different feel. If you wouldn't tell me what it is, I would have guessed it's a really thinly sliced, like, I don't know, steak or something like that. Just because the flavor profile so different. And then you get the little bit of pickled ginger on there. Oh, there's some cucumber in here, dude. Let's fucking go. What a life. And I also don't want to fucking spend $11 every time I want this. So, if I can instead grab a fillet of tuna and figure out some way to do this, dude, that's going to be huge. I'll have to do some research. I have no idea to where to even start. If anybody knows or if anybody's really good at sushi or anything, any tips you can give me, because this is huge. This, like, whole new level. This is so easy. 360 calories. Like, part of me doubts that's correct, because that's amazing. Like, yeah, I'm not eating too much, but, like, the amount of protein in this, insane. And I've always known, that fish is very lean, very high protein. But this is just amazing. Like, this is ridiculous. Alright, I just wanted to give a shout out to this freaking plate, dude. That's amazing. Amazing. If you don't like fish, I feel bad for you. Maybe try a few different ways of it being made. Because each fish definitely has its own style, its own flavor. And I used to not like fish, and now I fucking love fish. So give it a try. You never know. Right. If you don't want kick, you can obviously skip the jalapeno in here. But I do want some kick in mine, so this is pretty awesome. The smell is great already. I am freaking pumped for this to be fully ready to go, man. And this really, really hides any flavor of anything besides like smoky, cheesy. This is what I've made most of the time. I almost always use a... We're out here getting after it. Oh, man. Oh, the number of times that I've been out here and I look outside and listen to the temp and everything, and I think I need a jacket. I have my jacket right over there. I already brought it out and everything. Thought I needed it, but then you get out here and it's crazy warm. I don't know how it keeps happening, but it keeps happening. So we're out here, and I just want to reiterate, this is not about, you know, me advocating for you to start golfing. By no means is it that, but it is finding a hobby, finding something you enjoy that does give you that activity in the day, allows you to be active, to enjoy yourself, to get out, get some movement in. That's the frickin' secret. Nothing else. That's why the walking is so great, and it's helped me so much. And this is just added in. This is, you know, walking plus. Because I don't consider this a workout, you know what I mean? But if I stay out here for 2 hours or something, I could tap in another 400 calories, you know what I mean? So it can be huge in helping me in the weight loss journey. So it's definitely something I look forward to. I have fun with it. I'm trying to get better on my own here. Really push myself while I'm out here. And yeah, it's just something to add into the day. So I looked into the tuna a little bit. I wanted to, you know, delicious, I'm telling you, delicious. I looked into exactly what I need to, you know, make it at home. Whoops, dang, that was a chunk. My goodness. First hit of the day, not so great. That's all right. Only uphill from here, yeah? But, it seems like the only thing I really need in order to make it is, sashimi grade tuna. So that shouldn't be too hard. Plenty of natural grocers, and we have some little Asian markets, things like that. So I think there's definitely a possibility, you know. I'm not too worried about it. Ooh, I caught the edge of what I got before. Otherwise, I think that would have been a nice hit. Let me push this up just a touch from there. So last time we were over here, which was like 2 weeks ago, I'd say probably, irons were going really well. And I want to continue that, you know what I mean? Ooh, that ain't it. Jeez. All right, let me practice a little bit before I continue embarrassing myself in front of you guys, and I'll get back with you. Jeez. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. We are a little more dialed in now. Show you guys just a few hits, just for funsies. But yeah, whole goal here, if you can get any type of hobby or something that gets you out and going, doesn't matter what it is, like, I don't even care what it is. If it's walking around in the park, if it's hiking, if it's walking the dogs, if it's walking around the mall with friends, like whatever gets you out and active is the biggest thing. Because then it becomes, you know, part of your life and part of just what you do, what you exist in. And it changes, it's a new way of life, and that's what makes it a permanent change. Oh yeah, my gosh. Sheesh. Hitting my 9 like probably 130, 140 now. I remember when I started, I used to only hit 90 to 100. It's so crazy when you start dialing in. And that was swinging. Like, that was me going like, you know, really gunning it. Now it's taking it much easier. And the form is just so much better that I get so much bang for buck out of it. But yeah, like I enjoy walking so much now outdoors, and I enjoy this. And if it's not this, Top Golf, virtual golf, mini golf even. I know that's much less of a workout, but just anything, man. Because like, I'm out here enjoying myself for one, and then two, within enjoying myself, I'm burning those calories, and I don't even think about it. I'm just out here. What in the fuck is this, dude? Sorry, the mic keeps flipping in. Hopefully you guys could hear what I was saying earlier. Fucking annoying. So yeah, like, it doesn't matter the hobby or anything, but this is what is helping me, you know, make those changes in my day-to-day. And so it's so easy for me now, because I enjoy the walking, I enjoy the golfing, I enjoy it all. And now it's just a part of my day-to-day, you know? Like, I have very few doubts that I will ever be as out of shape as I was because of stuff like this. Like, this is just stuff I genuinely enjoy. And like, it doesn't have to be golf for you. If you like bowling, if you like basketball, if you like football, if you like disc golf, rock climbing, hiking, backpacking, doesn't matter. Just as long as you can find something that even keeps you slightly active. Even if you're a reader, if you enjoy reading, either get a stationary bike at home, which would be a huge investment, I know, but like, think about it. If you read for an hour, 2 hours, and you're just like pedaling in the background, you're going to be burning 200, 300 calories at least, probably more. If you go 2 hours, you're probably going to be pushing 500 calories about. If you're actually putting it in though, and like, you can keep it going while you're reading, man, you're going to be burning so many freaking calories. Stuff like that though, you got to think about that stuff, you know what I mean? But I'm telling you, if you guys can find a few things you enjoy that have some level of activity, it'll change your life, man. It'll change your life. Makes it so much more approachable, so much more doable, because you're not thinking about it. You're just out there enjoying yourself, you know? So if you have a friend or two that you can go walking with, and you guys just chat it up and hang out, it's a great way for you guys to hang out, talk, enjoy your time together, burn calories, lose weight together, get in shape together, get healthy together. And like, I have buddies that that play golf with me and everything, so, you know, it's not like I'm always out here alone. I'm out here alone a lot because I want to, you know, make sure I'm practicing and getting it in, and people got lives and stuff, you know, so can't always make it around, but it's a great time to like spend a whole morning together playing golf, and you're all getting healthier, you're getting better at your hobby. I don't know how to explain it. But alright, I'm gonna hang out here, get some calories burned, and I'll touch base with you guys later. Told you we might be getting some late night biking done. Gotta finish strong. Keep it going. Let's get after it. Right before they close too. Alright. 20 minutes in. 143 calories. Getting after it, keeping a pretty good pace. Pretty tough. Burning out the lows. Feeling good. Done and done, baby. Let's get out of here. Time to go. 30 minutes. Donezo. We're at 874 calories on the day. That's all we need. We're good to go. Wrap it up. Put a bow on it. This day is complete. Got our breakfast, or got some chores in. Fixed up the car. Got a little bit of golf in, finally. And a little bit of late night bike to tie it all together. And now, we're gonna call it a day. I'll catch you in the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow, promise, it's gonna be a lot more normal. We've been all over the place. Been too busy. We're back to regularly scheduled programming. See you tomorrow.